Hey, welcome to another episode of Mixology Bootcamp. Okay, it's Mother's Day, right? And I got a couple of ladies coming over who can't be with their children that are hanging out with my mother-in-law and my mom. And I'm putting out a little pig food and I'm making BELLINI'S. Now a Bellini is champagne and a peach puree. Like I was saying, it's Mother's Day and I'm here with literally a group of mothers. Okay? And I'm going to make the Bellini. Let's see. Okay, welcome to Mixology Bootcamp, and I'm Scott the GRILLMAN GRIPPO. Okay, well, we're going to make a Bellini today for Mother's Day, alright? And like I was telling you before, a Bellini is champagne and peach puree, alright? And I made this homemade peach puree, and watch this video and you'll see how I made it. Okay, I got 2 cups of water. This is what I'm doing. I wanted to make a simple syrup, kinda. I don't have a candy thermometer, so I really can't make a simple syrup. But what I'm doing is I'm making a sweet liquid here. Okay? So I got 2 cups of water and I have a 1/4 cup of sugar in it, but I'm putting in another about 1/8 of a cup of sugar. You can do this to your taste and you can make it as sweet as you want, however you want. Okay? This is going to be just a quickie before we get back to mixology. Okay, and I want to dissolve that sugar into this liquid. Okay, you can buy a simple syrup, but you know, I'm making this here. When you want to make this peach puree, and right here I have a pound of frozen peaches. Okay, that are half thawed out. Okay, so I'm bringing this to the boil like so. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. That's all I want. Okay, it's sweet but not real sweet. Okay, I'm going to pull it off the fire. I'm going to put it into a container. Into there. Okay, what I would really like to do is chill it down, right? But or I could put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, but I'm going to be using this in a half an hour. We just got back from Venice and I'm trying to make this real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it and then I'm going to let it sit in a bowl of ice water to chill. I got my emulsifier in my blade here. Okay. Putting the peaches in there, like so. So I got that all blended, right? See, and the frozen peaches actually chilled this down a bit. It's pretty good. Now I got this peach puree here. Okay, now that I have this in here, it's pretty chilled because they were kind of frozen. So the boiling water that I melted the sugar in and the peaches kind of cooled it down. And let me get a little taste. It's cool. I'm going to chill this down on some ice in a bowl of ice water. Okay? But you'll see how we make the Bellini back at Mixology Bootcamp. Did you enjoy that? Now let's get down to it and make a Bellini. Okay? First you need your cooler, man, and you got to put your champagne in it and you got to make it ice cold. Okay? I have peach wedges because peaches aren't in season yet. So I got frozen peaches and I thawed them out and I used them here like the ones that I used in making the peach puree. Okay? And I got my peach puree cooled down, buried in that ice, right? And when you're making a Bellini or a drink that you're mixing, you really don't want to use a great champagne because a great champagne is made to be drank by itself. You know what I'm saying? So this is a $8 bottle of champagne. It's Cook's extra dry. Okay? It's kind of like my house champagne. You know? Anyone that can contest to the champagnes that I drink know that back in the day, my Moet White Star was one of my favorites. Used to buy it by the case. Okay, so let's get this open. Okay. Nice. Okay, so you get your glasses, right? You get your champagne, always on ice, nice and cold. And like I said, you know, if you're gonna drink good champagne, don't mix it. Just drink the champagne by itself. But when you're mixing it, it's okay to get a inexpensive kind of champagne. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill these up about 3/4 of the way, or 2/3 of the way. Gotta let the head come down on this. Okay. Alright guys, be quiet. Okay. And then what we do with this after we get here, we're going to drop a sliced peach in. Now these are the peaches that I used in the video, so you'll see those. Okay, regular peaches are not available. If they were and in season, I'd be using fresh ones. And we're going to put a peach in each one of these. Okay? Then my peach puree that I made, we're going to slowly pour it in because we don't want it to foam over. See that? We don't want it to foam over, so you got to slowly pour them in. You don't want to put a lot in there because this peach puree is... Now, you could put a peach schnapps in with this. You could put a triple sack in with this. You could, you know, add more liquor to it if you want, but we're just having these the way they are. Okay? And then we're going to top it off with a little bit more champagne.
Uh-oh.
And say Happy Mother's Day.
Dad.
Okay. Carl, you want to hand these out? Okay.
Okay. Everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the
Cheers.
mothers. Happy Mother's Day.
May you live forever.
That's delicious.
Take my peach puree that we made. Give it a little shake. Well, I'm going to have to do that again. I don't know if you get the idea, right? Oh, it's still recording. Oh, wow. It's been recording the whole time. I got everybody what they were talking about me. Oh, wow.
You didn't say anything about it.
Let that foam down. And then my peach nectar. Pour it in slow this time. There we go. I'll try not to sip everybody's glass when I make these. But that's a Bellini. Okay?